remember the month of September. Something is going to crash, and it's not going to be a huge asteroid that NASA has been trying to cover up or to warn you about. We've got the fourth and final blood moon tetrad. September is around the corner, and something is about to crash. And I think that's exactly what they want to do. They want to crash the economy. Here's the headline. Came out 17 minutes ago. August 24th, 2015, and I will put the link below. It's quite lengthy, so I'm not going to read the entire article, but I think if you've been watching, if you're a watchman on the wall, and you have been watching for the signs, here's a very important sign that I hope you're not letting slip past you. They want to crash the economy. They want to bring in a new world currency. And we can look to the Vatican and the false prophet Pope Francis for help with that. And they want to bring in a new world order and a one world government, but the stock market is about to crash. U.S. stocks slump. Dow briefly plunges 1,000 points, and they are going to sugarcoat this and not tell you the worst of the worst. They want you unprepared and caught off guard. The U.S. stock market took investors on a stomach-churning ride today, Monday, as the Dow Jones Industrial Average briefly plunged more than 1,000 points and sent a shiver of fear from Wall Street all the way to Main Street. The stocks regained much of that ground as the day wore on, but the slump, part of a global wave, you hear that? A global wave of selling triggered by the slowdown in China reflected uncertainty among investors over where to put their money when the world's second largest economy is in a slide. What's a company that's doing business with China actually worth right now? When you're not sure, you tend to sell, said J.J. Kinahan, TD America Trade Chief Strategist. The Standard & Poor's 500 index also fell sharply shortly after the opening bell, entering correction territory. Wall Street jargon for a drop of 10% or more from a recent peak. The last market correction was nearly 4 years ago. It's coming. Remember, the month of September. Be prepared. You better start stockpiling up right now and pull your money out of the bank. Get one of them big home safes and keep your money. Get it out of the world banks. U.S. Treasury surged as investors bought less risky assets. Oil prices fell, but investors also saw opportunity, moving fast and early to snap up some bargains. That helped trim some of the market's earlier losses. The Dow fell 588.47 points, or 3.6% to 15,871.28. The S&P 500 index slid. It slipped and fell and slid 77.68 points, or 3.9% to 1,893. 21, the NASDAQ composite shed 179.79 points, or 3.8%, to 4,526.25 points. The three indexes are down for the year. There's a lot of fear in the market, said Bernard Awe, market strategist at IG. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Remember the New World Order, the one world government, all of these military training exercises for domestic operations. Remember the underwater body bags and enough rounds of ammunition for every American citizen. They want to disarm the American people. There's something coming. It's coming. It has nothing to do with NASA. It has nothing to do with a giant asteroid. Something is about to crash, and that is the stock market. Be prepared. Have a plan. Believe and put all your trust in Jesus Christ. Subscribe to my channel. Leave me comments.